Hi everyone, it's Little Blue and you're listening to my podcast, aka Little Blue. It's Wednesday and as promised, I'm going to start with a bit of a Q&A with Baby Blue. Some of you have been kind enough to send me over some questions to ask her, silly ones as well as normal ones. So let's see what joys she has in store for us.
Hello.
Hello. Right, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yay.
People have sent questions in on Instagram for you to answer.
Yeah.
You going to answer them?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Right, this one is from Darlene. We saw Darlene today, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Darlene wants to know, what is your favourite book?
My favourite book is A Smeds and the Smooths.
The Smeds and the Moods. Bill and Janet.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched CBeebies Bedtime Stories, David Schwimmer, who plays Ross in Friends, reads The Smeds and the Smooths by Julia Donaldson, and it is hilarious. He reads it like Ross, and it just cracks me up.
And he says, just maybe, they saw Bill and Janet.
Yeah, he shouts that bit. Sorry if that deafened you. Okay, next question from Laura, who we also saw today. She wants to know, how tall is a giraffe?
It's very tall, taller than even the ceiling of our flat.
Taller than our flat? We live 3 floors up, sorry. That's very tall. Maybe he could actually be. I don't know. I don't know how tall a giraffe is. If you know, let me know. Not quite as high as the moon, I would say. Okay, this one's from Katie. Our Katie. This is our cousin Katie. She wants to know, have you ever laughed so hard that you've wet your knickers?
No.
She's gone all embarrassed. You haven't, have you? No. She's laughed a lot. What happens when you laugh too hard?
I get hiccups.
She gets hiccups. She's always done it since she was little. She gets hiccups. And if you keep her laughing when she's got hiccups, you're sick, aren't you? It's quite bad. But it's funny at the same time. Okay. Okay. So this one's from Izzy. Not. What is the funniest thing in the world?
A funny thing in the world is Mummy said something funny and makes me laugh.
When Mummy says something funny and makes you laugh. Oh, am I the funniest thing in the world?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. That's very nice. Okay. Oh, Darlene's got another question here. What is your favourite thing to do in the whole wide world?
My favourite thing to do is hug Mummy and kiss her.
Oh, thank you, darling. Is that better than soft play?
It is.
Oh, thank you, darling. That's really sweet.
Because then I go in a soft play and get to my bed.
Okay, this is from BB Broadway on Instagram. They want to know, what was the last adventure you went on?
The last adventure I went on is
We've been on an adventure today, haven't we? Where did we go today?
The first thing that we went to is Stepping Stones.
The stepping stones. We went to Box Hill, didn't we? On a bit of an adventure. And then we climbed down lots and lots and lots of steps. And then we crossed over the river. But what happened to the stepping stones?
They sank to the bottom.
The river is flooded, so it's going right over the top of the stepping stones. The stepping stones are a National Trust protected sort of area of land where we live at the bottom of Box Hill.
Mummy, who else?
1 minute. And they're pretty much stepping stones over the River Mole, and they've been completely flooded, so you couldn't see them, could you?
Yeah.
No.
Mummy, I thought if we could listen every day, then somebody said no.
What are you talking about? She's going crazy. Right.
I said
Okay, that's all. That's all the questions we've got from people for now. But Mummy's going to ask you. Mummy's going to ask you one question. Mummy or chips?
Mummy.
Hey, mummy or chocolate?
Mummy.
Ah, mummy or ice cream?
Mummy.
Yay. Chocolate or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream? Yeah. Oh, okay. You wanted ice cream today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Even though it was cold and windy. Right. Would you like to say good night to everyone?
Good night, everyone. Like and subscribe below to our channel.
That was like and subscribe below to our channel if you didn't get that. Say night. Oh, she's fallen over.
Good night.
Good night. And just like that, she's asleep. Well, I wish it was just like that. No, we read a story. We read Little Miss Chatterbox and the Frog Prince. Little Miss Chatterbox is definitely what she and I both are. And yeah, she's gone to sleep. So thank you so much if you sent me a question for her. I think she really enjoyed doing that. So I might do another one in a little couple of weeks or something. But yes, so the theme I was going to go for today, basically it's about being optimistic even in the sort of darkest of times. And it's been so wet, hasn't it? And miserable. And we've had all these storms. I mean, some people up in Scotland, they've had snow. And with all the panic about the coronavirus that's going around and things like that all over the world is just a little bit isolated, I guess is the word, because we're having to stay in a lot because of the weather, because of the viruses, because of the illnesses. And today I took baby Blue to school, as I normally would do, and I was going to go into town, and I thought, no, I'm going to come home and do the housework. And I got home and I thought, I need some time to me. And I literally made myself a coffee, made myself a sandwich, and I sat and watched This Morning with Philip and Holly for the whole time. And you know what? It felt so nice just to do that, to not be busy, to just relax. And it really changed my sort of attitude, and I felt a lot more relaxed. And then when I left to go and pick her up, it was really warm. It was so sunny. So I thought, you know what? We're going to go somewhere. And on the walk, I was trying to think where we could go. And I was thinking we could go here, we could go there. Maybe we could go here. And I didn't want to go anywhere too far. I wanted to go somewhere further than we could walk. So not just to the park or somewhere that we always go. I wanted to go somewhere a bit special, but not too far away. So we decided to go to Box Hill on the bus. We've never been on the bus before. We've only ever walked up. But I thought, I'm not making her walk. So we got the bus from preschool all the way up to Box Hill. And we went to the viewpoint. We went and had a coffee. I had a little free coffee. You know, you can get those loyalty cards. I had my free one. So I had a free coffee. She had a shortbread biscuit. She loves the National Trust shortbread biscuits. So had one of those, had a juice. And then we went to their kids' nature trail, which is really great. It is a natural like play area. Basically, you walk around the woods. It's about an hour long, I would say, if you were sort of stopping at each thing. And every now and again, you'll get like a little balance bar or something that's made out of trees that have fallen down. They have used the woodlands to create them. And then there's a teepee that the kids can play in that's been made out of twigs. And then there's like a seesaw, which is just a plank of wood that is over the top of a tree, like a fallen tree. And it's amazing. There's rope swings and there's climbing walls and there's a massive fort as well. That gets really muddy and wet though. Thankfully, we didn't get that far. And it just go round. It's a big circle and you can go round. And we did a little bit of it today because we were quite tired and it was so windy up there. But she loved it. And there's part of me that thinks I could have gone into town and I probably would have still been in a bad mood. And then I would have gone and picked her up and just brought her home and then we would have done nothing. But instead, I took an optimistic and a lot more positive view. I looked after myself, which is a massive thing. I gave myself some downtime and it changed me. It changed me from being grumpy and tired to relaxed, calm and pleasant, I guess. Is that the right word to use? But I was definitely a lot more positive. And there are times when things seem really stressful and things just seem really dull. And I keep saying it to people, but it is okay to take a break. It is okay to have time to you, to look after you. Because when you do, you will find things will be or feel a lot more positive. And yesterday we went to get the bus to, was it yesterday? The other day, we were getting the bus home because it was raining. And there was some oil spilt on the floor and baby Blue had seen it. And she said, "Mummy, look, there's a rainbow." And she was so excited by this rainbow. And it just made me think, it's raining, there's a rainbow. She's found it and it's brought her so much joy. And that's what we should all do. It shouldn't be, we should focus on the smaller things. We should focus on the things that we do have, not the whole thought of, oh, it's raining, we're going to get wet, it's cold, I'm miserable, all of that. Focus on the fact that, yeah, that's happening, but it's made a rainbow on the floor. Because the oil is mixed with the rain and blah, 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 blah. And it's just, yeah, it's just such a lovely way to look at it. It's actually a question I was going to ask her on the Q&A, actually, was something about rainbows and looking for the rainbow in the storm and things like that. But I'd love to hear your take on it. How have you switched your day around by taking a break and thinking and focusing on the smaller things and letting yourself get carried away with it? My answer is simple. When we were up Box Hill, it was so windy. Now, there's part of me that could have gone, oh my God, it's too windy. We're going to get blown off this hill. It's too muddy. We're going to fall over. There's too many steps. We'll just get the bus. We'll go back down. But we didn't. Instead, we enjoyed the wind. We pretended we were flying in it. We were letting it like carry our coats and stuff and pretending we were flying across this field, which she loved, absolutely loved. And it was so much fun. I just completely got caught up in the whole play element of it, which was fantastic. And I absolutely loved it. And she loved the fact that it was muddy and that we were slipping and sliding. She didn't see the danger element in it, of course, but I made sure she was safe and we got down. Yes, it was killing my knees and it was really tough, but we did. And she had a bit of a tantrum at the bottom because she didn't want to walk along the road to the bus stop. But we had words. We said sorry. We kissed and made up and we got the bus home and we've got home, had dinner, had a story, done a bit of a podcast. And yeah, it's lovely. And all because I was optimistic about the situation. I didn't think, oh, there's mud, I can't do it. Or, oh, it's windy, I can't do it. I thought, there's a play element in here. We could make this fun and we're still going to do it. And we did. And we had a lot of fun and a really, really good time. I mean, I've been surrounded by pessimistic people for so long. Like my recent past is just, it's just crazy. Like some of the things, we were going to go Christmas shopping and the person I was going Christmas shopping was rang by a member of her family saying, you're not allowed to go Christmas shopping because it's raining. It was literally just spitting a little bit and they didn't want them to go Christmas shopping because it was raining. It's like, okay, that's ridiculous. But anyway, me being me, let it slip. And then, but you don't want to be like that. Don't be like that. You think, okay, it's raining. We'll stick to the shopping mall. We'll excuse me, I said a rude word by accident. Anyway, yeah, we'll stick to the dry places, basically. Anyway, got to bring the podcast to a close because, yeah, it's the end. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep positive. I hope you like the little Q&A at the beginning. And if you want to see more, let me know. But look after yourselves. Oh, hi, Katie. That's my cousin texting me. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you all for another podcast tomorrow. Bye.